Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Only Conan, Sakina, and Delisha. What about others?
Good morning, sir.
Who said Sirat? Tathir, then Fatima, Mahin, Alfina.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. Now, without wasting much of the time, we're already lagging behind. Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 10. Have you heard about this? You have heard this name before. Remember? When have you heard this name? And where? This is not a new name for you. Recall 7th standard. Anyone? 7th standard. थी ऐसी कोई स्टोरी 7th में? In this time we have this story of Sherlock Holmes, but you should know who is the character and what stories he has written. So Sherlock Holmes is very famous name in the world of detectives, private detective. And before we begin the lesson, I'll ask you questions about it. Just give me the answers from your knowledge, whatever you know. It is not about the lesson. See, who is a detective and what does he or she do? Tell me. Whatever you know about it. It is not about the lesson. Who is a detective and what is his work? Anyone? Detective. What is the work of a detective?
It's like
Yes, what?
jasus.
Yes, but what is his work? It is asked over here. What does he or she
He,
do?
he arrest criminals and
Okay. That even the police can do that. Then why are the
Yes, a
detectives
type of
needed?
player.
Okay, type of police, then everyone you will count in the
they
category
collect
of police.
information to solve crimes.
Yes. In one of the lessons we have read about a detective. Remember?
Yeah,
Which?
I just that
Jimmy.
yeah, Gmail.
Jimmy Valentine. Ben
Yes.
Price. Ben Price. How he caught hold of him. So that is the work of a
Yes.
detective. Detective CID. Have you watched any episode of CID? Or
Yes,
if you have heard about it, it is one of the most popular
Yes.
TV shows, just like Tarak Mehta. Even those who don't watch TV, many of you are there, I know that, but they also know about it because they might have seen the pictures of. So CID's episodes have been coming when even when I was a child, and still they are doing the repeat telecast of that. So that is the work of a detective. And second question, what makes for a good detective? How can a detective become the best in his field? Or what is the quality of a good detective? Any one quality, tell me. Which skill makes him the best? Any one skill I want. Which makes him the best detective? Any one skill. How does he find out the clues? He does not have four. He does not have four hands. He does not have four eyes. Nor does he have four ears. That is, what he has is sharp observation. If your observation is sharp, then you are definitely different from others. Then, is my voice being echoed? Okay. Do you enjoy reading the mystery novels or watching mystery films? Have you watched any kind of mystery films or read any novels in which you have seen suspense till the end? You did not know who was the culprit, and then you were surprised, oh, this man or this lady was the culprit. Have you seen any kind of any such movie? Can you share that name? In which movie or in which novel have you seen this kind of suspense or mystery which you enjoyed a lot? Till the end, you did not know who would be the criminal. Any name? Strange. I thought in girls I'll get more answers. Boys gave me a lot of answers, and here, zero. Strange, very strange. Leave then, I don't want to ask all these questions. It is better to read away the answer directly because seems you are least interested. So, Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes introduction is given. The first paragraph is the introduction of Sherlock Holmes, and I'll read it. Sherlock Holmes is one of the most popular characters in literature. One of the most popular characters. He has become a very famous detective. In literature means in English stories, he has become very famous as a detective. But he is not a real man. It is just an imaginary character. He is not a real man. He did never exist. He is known for his deductive reasoning and exceptional power of observation. So that is why Sherlock Holmes is very famous. He has got deductive reasoning, means logical mind. He has very sharp mind, very sharp skills that he has got. Brilliant he is. And exceptional power of observation. His observation is far better than all of us. Read by the generations of readers, the character has been renewed numerous times in popular fiction. So, so many people have been reading about Sherlock Holmes for years. For so many years, people have been reading about this character in the novels. They have been watching his movies. He has been renewed. Renewed means again and again there is some change in his character. So many times, numerous times. In popular fiction, what is fiction? The story which is not true, but we make it like it is true. Fiction is imaginary, imaginary character. He is very popular fictional character, not the real character in the real world. He does not exist, but he is very popular in the fiction, the stories which are created of detective. Countless films and TV shows featuring the character also bear the testimony to the genius of his creator. There are so many films. If you search on Google, you will get so many videos on YouTube about Sherlock Holmes. So many movies are there, TV shows have been made on this character. And who has created this character? Who is the genius? What is the name of the genius mind behind the character? Who created this character of Sherlock Holmes? This is the name which you will remember, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. He is the man, genius mind behind the creator of this famous detective Sherlock Holmes. So this name is very very important. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So in this passage means in this lesson we will find out more about this fictional private detective. Like Ben Price was a private detective. Private detective means a person can hire a private detective at his or her cost to find out, to find or some, to get some information that he or she wants. It is not for the government, but private means it is for us. If we want to hire, you can do it. And he is fictional, means not real, imaginary character. But he has become so popular that many movies and TV shows have been featured on him. And the creator of this character is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So, did you understand the intro?
Yes, sir.
Read the first para if you want.
Holmes is widely regarded as one of the greatest fictional detectives of all time. He is also one of the most famous literary characters ever written. Do you know that Holmes is in truth based on a real man, Joseph Bell?
Joseph Bell.
Joseph, Joseph Bell.
Okay. My voice is reaching late. No, it's clear. So, Sherlock Holmes is widely regarded as one of the greatest fictional detectives of all time. Widely means worldwide. People know him. People know this character as one of the greatest fictional detectives. Again, see, I repeat this thing. Fictional detective means not the real detective like CID. We have ACP Pradyuman. याद है ना?
Yes.
Yes. Abhijit, Daya, all that. Are they real detectives? No. They are just playing the character, the role. So, though the human beings are real, same way, this Sherlock Holmes, whoever has played the role of Sherlock Holmes in the movie or in the TV serial, that person is real, but there is no real man who ever existed with the name of Sherlock Holmes. So he is a fictional detective. Imagination of this man, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So he is one of the greatest fictional detectives. There are so many stories of so many detectives, but in that, Sherlock Holmes is very popular of all time. He is also the most famous literary characters ever written. Literary means where English stories are written, old English stories are written, that are called literary stories of literary characters, and he is also very famous in that. Do you know that Holmes is in truth based on the real man Joseph Bell? Now remember one more name. Like, see, he has made this character, right? Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I will just say Doyle. Doyle has made this character of Sherlock Holmes, but he also got inspiration from someone. Like, he also has seen someone, and then he got inspired that he will create this character of Sherlock Holmes. उसने किसी को देखा होगा. Then only he might have thought that I should make character of Sherlock Holmes. So whom did he get inspiration from? From Joseph Bell. Joseph Bell, who was Joseph Bell, that we will see now. But remember one thing, Doyle, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, he created the character of Sherlock Holmes after seeing the man, the real man, Joseph Bell. He was really there. Joseph Bell is a real man in the real life. And after watching this man, Doyle created the character of Sherlock Holmes. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now we'll see who is Joseph Bell. Read.
Bell was Doyle's university teacher and an influential figure in his life. Doyle started
Stated.
Doyle, stated the through Sherlock Holmes in he wanted to create a detective who solved the cases on his own merits and not through the folly of the criminal.
Okay. Here it is said, who was Joseph Bell? For Joseph Bell, they have used the word Bell, and for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, they have used Doyle. So, who was Joseph Bell? Joseph Bell was university teacher of Arthur Conan Doyle. So he got inspired by his university teacher and then he created this character. Now you understood? And he was an influential figure in his life. Influential means the figure who will inspire you. If you see someone as if you look up to someone as your role model, you get inspired by that person and you want to follow that person. That is an influential figure in your life. So in Doyle's life, Joseph Bell, his university teacher, was an influential figure, and so he created this character Sherlock Holmes based on him. Doyle stated that, means what did he say? When he wrote the first story, he said that through Sherlock Holmes he wanted to create a detective. Which kind of detective? Which kind of qualities did he want to put in Sherlock Holmes? A detective who solved cases on his own merits. Own merits means his own mind, his own intelligence. He wanted to make Sherlock Holmes famous as a detective who can solve the cases on his own merits, with his own intelligence, and not through the folly of the criminal. Folly means foolishness. Because every criminal, no matter however smart he is, he will leave behind one clue at least one clue, and then he gets caught. But here, Doyle says that Sherlock Holmes is a kind of detective who does not need the folly of the criminal, who does not wait for the foolishness of the criminal, who does not need any clue left behind by the criminal. He can still catch the criminal on his own merits, even if the criminal is very sharp, he is mastermind. He does not leave behind any single clue. Then also on his own merits he can solve the case. That is how he wanted to make the Sherlock Holmes character look like. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Continue.
Sherlock Holmes first appeared in the novel A Study in Scarlet, published by
Wardlock and
Wardlock
Company.
and Company in Beaton's Christmas Annual in 1887. In this book,
Holmes.
Holmes and Dr. Watson meet each other for the first time during Dr. Watson's uh, search for lodgings. You
Logics.
have been lodgings. You have been to Afghanistan. I
Perceive.
perceive remarks Holmes on their first meeting. Remarks such as this one became Holmes' stock in trade and only in Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's original stories, but also in the endless adaptations,
Adaptations.
parodies, and films based on the detective.
Okay. Now this paragraph you have to understand properly, otherwise you will not understand later if you don't understand now. See, Sherlock Holmes first appeared in the novel. First appeared means this was a character detective, right? So in which story or in which novel was did he come? How did he make his entry? He was first seen in the novel A Study in Scarlet. This is the name of the novel, a book, Study in Scarlet, and it was published. Publisher तो चाहिए ना, those who will put money for publishing the worldwide. So Wardlock and Company, CEO is company. Wardlock and Company published this novel, A Study in Scarlet. In that, Sherlock Holmes was seen for the first time in that novel. In which year? 1887. And in this book, Holmes, L is silent over here, don't say Holmes, Holmes. Sherlock Holmes met whom? Dr. Watson. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, they met each other for the first time in this novel, in this story. स्टोरी में ऐसा सीन था कि होम्स और वॉटसन दोनों मिलते हैं वहाँ पे. When did they meet? They meet when Dr. Watson was searching for his lodgings. What are lodgings? Lodgings? Have you heard about lodgings? What are lodgings? The apartment on rent. When someone is searching, that is called lodgings. So they both meet each other for the first time. Who met each other? Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. They meet each other for the first time when Dr. Watson was searching for his lodgings. That was the scene in the story, in the novel. And then they became best of the friends. But वो अभी नहीं आएगा, that is later on. See, what did Holmes tell him? When Dr. Watson and Holmes they face each other, वो दोनों एक दूसरे को देखते हैं. What was the sentence? You have been to Afghanistan, I perceive. I perceive means I think. I feel that I have seen you in Afghanistan. Who spoke this sentence? Who said this?
Sherlock Holmes.
To whom? To whom did he say?
Dr. Watson's.
Dr. Watson.
Watson.
So when he said this, you have been to Afghanistan, I perceive. On his first meeting, he recognized that man. Dr. Watson को वो कभी मिला भी नहीं था. But in a different country, when you go to a different country and you see a person over there only once, and then you meet that person in a different country, and still you remember that person. So just imagine that how much sharp his observation was. First meeting, first time when he talked with Dr. Watson, he said that you have been to Afghanistan, that I feel that I have seen you in Afghanistan. So sharp observation he had. And remarks such as this means this kind of observation, it became stock in trade. Stock in trade means behavioral characteristic. This was the behavior, this was the characteristic, this was the quality of Sherlock Holmes. His behavior was such that anyone would be scared and anyone would know that he has a sharp observation. That is called stock in trade. उसकी characteristic हो गई थी वो. It was his identity. And not only in Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's original stories. Means सिर्फ उसकी novels में नहीं आया था Sherlock Holmes. Not only in Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's story, but where else did he appear? In the endless adaptations. Adaptations means conversion when two people are talking. That role play. तो उसका character role play में भी use हुआ. In so many role plays it was used. And in parodies. What are parodies? Jokes or mimicries. Jokes or mimicry. It is a literary or musical work that copies a serious work in a humorous way. कोई serious चीज को अगर हम funny बना दे, that are called parodies, like a joke or a mimicry. So his character was also used for parodies, for endless adaptations, for role plays, and also the movies, the films were based on this detective were made. Understood till here?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Because there are some important things in this paragraph which I explained. How do we know that he had sharp observation skill? Which line shows that? From which line can you say that he had a sharp observation skill? And which line shows his behavioral characteristic? Means not understood. Go to sleep, no problem. Let the recording go on.
No, sir, we are not sleeping.
मुझे तो ऐसा ही लग रहा है क्योंकि there is no such thing that makes me feel that I should explain you. कर लेना read lesson. Whatever doubt you have, you ask me. All of you.
अरे सर बट
No, it is not only for you, Delisha. I know that you are answering. Or it is not for you, so don't worry about it. I will explain it to you personally, ठीक है? क्योंकि अभी तो मुझे ऐसा ही लग रहा है that I am explaining it to you personally. Then why should I explain it to everyone when no one else is answering, right? And it is not about the lesson where it is boring or interesting. It is about the explanation that matters. So those who are not understanding, let them just read the lesson. समझ जाएंगे वो खुद. And I don't like asking everyone because even when I am not interested in something and if someone forces me to give answer, मुझे भी गुस्सा आता है. So I will not do the same thing with you all. If I ask you and then you answer, then I hate it. That is something like begging. I don't like begging. तो अगर इंटरेस्ट नेचुरली आ रहा है then it is good. Otherwise, I don't want. If after I ask you all and then you all start answering, then it is useless for me. Then I should think that somewhere I'm failing in explanation. Strength is okay because in your class the strength is already more, and so many girls are joining. I'm not complaining about the strength. You are attending the lecture, but it seems that you are just attending, not attending. Don't know what it is. This is the way voice cut हो रहा है.
no, sir.
अभी लास्ट में कट हुआ. So when Holmes said this to Dr. Watson, you have been to Afghanistan, I perceive. That shows that he had very sharp observation and he had met this man, he had just seen this man in Afghanistan, and now they are both in a different country. Still, Holmes recognized Dr. Watson at once. So that is his behavioral characteristic. That is what is said stock in trade. Means that was his behavioral characteristic that he had sharp observation skills and endless adaptations. There were so many role plays based on his character. Parodies were there, jokes, mimicries, and also the films. The movies were based on this character. Continue. The next paragraph. Is there anyone else who will read? Or if I'm explaining one to one, then I'll explain that way. Anyone? Who else?
Sir, can I?
Yes, Sheikh Muskan. Please.
Doyle notes that his novel will perhaps supplement his friend Magri income. However, the book met with lukewarm success, both in Beaton's Christmas Annual and when published in book from in 1888 by Locke and Co. Luckily for Doyle, the American publisher J.B.
Lippincott.
Lippincott Lippincott decided to publish his next level, and Sherlock Holmes' written in the Sign of the Cross was published in the February 1819 edition of Lippincott's monthly magazine.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. Yes. So Doyle hoped, here it is H. It looks like N, but it is H. So Doyle hoped that his novel would perhaps supplement his then meager income. This is meager, means very small. Why did Doyle write this character? Sir, author Conan Doyle, he wrote this character. Is my voice clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
Yes, sir,
Is my
it's
voice clear?
clear.
yes, sir, it is clear.
It is not clear to me. Clear आ रही है आवाज?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Background voice is coming.
Is my voice clear over here?
Yes, now clear.
हेलो.
Yes,
यहाँ
sir.
पे क्लियर है वॉइस?
Yes.
हेलो.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Now is the voice clear?
Yes, sir, now it is clear.
Yes, sir, it was clear only.
But I was not able to hear you, so I left. Anyway, अभी है ना clear?
Yes, sir.
See over here, Doyle hoped that his novel would supplement his meager income. Means Doyle had very less income, author Conan Doyle. So he started writing novel because he wanted to earn some money. So he thought that if he will write novel, he will get some money and then he will get supplement. Means he will get some additional money and then he can live his life better. However, the first book met with lukewarm success. So what is lukewarm success? Means very mild success. इतना success नहीं मिला first book को. Which was that novel? First novel? What was the name? Hello.
Yes, sir.
What was the name of the first novel that was published by
Look
Wardlock and Company? You only read it, Delisha. You forgot. A Study in Scarlet. That first novel, it achieved lukewarm success. मतलब इतना success नहीं मिला. Both in Beaton's Christmas Annual, means ये दो जगह पे वो publish हुई थी. Beaton's Christmas Annual and when published in the book in the form of 1888 by Wardlock and Company. So first it was published in Beaton's Christmas annual function में, and then it was published by Wardlock and Company in the year 1888 as a book. Everywhere in both the places it achieved lukewarm success, means not that great success. So Doyle's hope was to earn some income, but it was not so good. So luckily for Doyle, American publisher, who is American publisher over here, JB Lippincott and Company decided to publish his next novel. So first novel, A Study in Scarlet, was not very popular. तो उसको पब्लिशर मिलना मुश्किल था अभी. But still, one American publisher agreed. JB Lippincott was the name of American publisher. JB Lippincott and Company. They decided that they will support Arthur Conan Doyle, and they decided to publish his next novel. Second novel publish करने के लिए publisher मिल गया उसको. And Sherlock Holmes returned in The Sign of the Four. So this is the name of the second novel. Please remember, The Sign of the Four. उसमें Sherlock Holmes का character वापस आया. This was the second novel written by Arthur Conan Doyle. And who was the publisher of this novel, The Sign of the Four?
Lippincott.
JB Lippincott Company.
Maybe Lippincott.
Yes. It was first published in which year? In February 1890. In that year it was published. And in the edition of Lippincott's monthly magazine. Look at monthly magazine आता था once in a month. In that, first time it appeared in that magazine, Lippincott's monthly magazine, and the name was The Sign of the Four. And just after 2 years, 1888 में Wardlock and Company ने first novel की थी published. In 1890 he got chance to work with American publisher, and this time the Sherlock Holmes character returned in this book, The Sign of the Four, in this story.
Sir, this is
Yes.
second one now.
This is second one, yes.
And first one,
See, first one is over here. Study in Scarlet.
okay.
It was published by Wardlock and Company. Okay, is that clear, Delia?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I'll not continue further with this today. I know this is because this is not a story. This is the factual lesson. Whatever is given is fact, and the years are given. This is like a history lesson of social. So I know how it is. But